All right, here we go. Just chatting right now. This is kind of test out. We're gonna watch some Warhammer stuff with Dante. Hammer time.
Get out your hammers, gang.
Here we go.
Time to go to war.
Time to go to war. This is GameSpot's Trailers. Now I don't know if they're affiliated with, Games Workshop, but this is the Warhammer, the Horus Heresy cinematic trailer, which is before 40K. When the Emperor was alive, and somebody that knows nothing about Warhammer. Do you know anything about Warhammer? Resist yourself if you do, because otherwise it's heretical. Apparently, I don't know. Let's try this out. It's pretty fucking epic. And by the way, if you don't know Dante's background, big World of Warcraft, lore is crazy. Lore. Let's do lore, and it's all about the lore. Let's play this. Let's just give a shout out to the Warhammer team. Ooh, a trailer fest.
I never wanted this. I never wanted to unleash my legions. Together we banished the ignorance of old night.
Bruh.
You betrayed me. You betrayed us all. You stole power from the gods and lied to your sons. Mankind has only one chance to prosper. If you will not seize it, then I will. So let it be war. From the skies of terror to the galactic rim.
Look at that apocalypse now,
Let the
shit.
seas boil. Let the stars fall. Though it takes the last drop of my blood. I will see the galaxy freed once more.
Bro, he just StarCrafted everybody.
Failure, Father. Then let the galaxy burn.
Oh, god damn. All right. All right. So what do you think about that?
It's a good intro to whatever they're trying to
Exactly.
show next, I guess.
Like
even
does it make
me,
you interested?
I have questions. Yeah, I mean, I don't even know. I guess I'd have to go to work talking about, because I know this as a tabletop game and a bunch of other video games.
Well, yeah, it's not just about the video games. Like it started as a tabletop in the '80s, and actually like lore in general, and then just like Cyberpunk, let's not branch off though. But yeah, so they took from everything, and then everything took from it. So it's like a kind of a satire in itself, but like it's kind of like this is the past, which is so crazy because like if you talk about 40K, you're like, oh, do you know about the Horus Heresy? And there's like 80 books. I don't quote me on that number, but I know it's a lot of
like
books.
81
it's
books.
like 40, or is it 81? It might be 81 books.
I don't know.
No, seriously. I've heard somebody say something in the 80s. I'm like, that makes kind of sense because like I was trying to explain to somebody else, like it's like if you piled like 5 big ass logs together, splintered them, but made every splinter a straight line. That's like how many stories there are in this universe. Now that was from, like we said, the page of GameSpot Trailers, so we can give them credit for that. That's really good of them uploading that. Now there should be another one I just put in, I think, the Horus Heresy. Now this all adds up because there's no Emperor footage. There's no anything. So I got Space Marine 2. I was like, yeah, you know what? This is cool. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Look at that. It's that Mark. It's in the game. The Mark IV whatever helmet. It looks like the people. Ooh. Here we go. Let's do another one. And I'll credit.
I was there when he painted this.
Oh, I could actually have some
Oddity
insight
among
on
his
this.
schematics and calculations. Yet, they seemed to help him. A way he could express the enormity of his plan.
Now, the guy that's talking is a Custodes. I know that for a fact. That's you know, when everyone's like, what the fuck, he's a custodian, you could call a custodian. No, like, he made 10,000 of these guys to guard his, like, this is Earth, this is Terra. So, like, I can just at least interject and say that.
Not if the legions are successful. It depends on how deep the rot goes.
Oh shit, Terminators. The laser gun.
The attack failed.
How many?
Half of the legions now stand with Horus.
You're surprised?
In the end, I suppose not. Do you wonder if they might be right? Many will sympathize with their rebellion.
I am the Emperor's spear. What I think doesn't matter.
What now, then?
We make ready for a war that may never end.
So this is do you see the pattern? It's literally like Warcraft. It's literally like Halo. Like it's just in a different manner because you know they take from everything. Like, good stuff. Who did this video so I can give them credit? Oh, actual Warhammer. Oh, they're gonna totally wipe this. But I just want to know, like, you know, surprise. I had like, oh, there we go. So yeah, it matters. So what do you think about this? Like the whole, what you know from Warhammer, as opposed to what you just saw.
Both things that I see from Warhammer are a lot of battles and things happening.
Well,
And
yeah.
A lot of the time, it's like the significance of what's going on is kind of lost to me because I'm like, I don't know. Only what you like. There is no emperor yet, and
Well, no. See, the Emperor is still alive at this point.
Okay, yeah.
So Horus is one of his sons who he made. All right. So when the Primarchs were made, the celestial woman that the Emperor, God Emperor, was with kind of didn't want any of this to happen, like him making sons. So the Primarchs, which Horus is one of, so is Robert Gelman, which is the Ultramarines, all the blue guys, you know. So let me break it down. So she like sent them off into space and to like land on random planets. And Horus Lupercal was part of the Space Wolves, which Lupercal, makes sense. And they all figured out that who they were, because this all took like thousands of years to happen. And then Sanguinius, and there's so much. So as a person that doesn't know about this, and as a person that can't describe how much is in detail, what do you think of just the visuals in general? Like, is this something that you would like tune into? Is this something that you would?
Yeah, I mean they make a good cinematic. I just
Did you see the Amazon thing after Space Marine 2 came out? Remember how they did all the video game runs, Amazon Prime?
Oh, like how they did Fallout?
Yeah, and they no. The short films of different video games.
Oh no, I don't think I've seen any of those. The only thing I heard, and I watched it.
Amazon. Let me see if I think somebody's probably got it. I'll give them credit. Amazon.
With like test
space. No, it shows you. It shows
movies.
you how. See, there's a reaction. So I don't know what to do. All right, Amazon Space Marines. Let's just check so we can give due credit where credit is due. Here we go. Space Marines killing stuff for 8 minutes. LFP Gaming. I'm gonna shout them out. LFP Gaming, how you doing? I hope you see this. And if this is the entire episode, which it makes sense it would be.
Score limited time savings
We
on your
don't care
favorite
about
snacks
you,
and drinks at
Wawa. I
Wawa. Whether
disenfranchise
you're craving
you.
a refreshing drink or a taste.
So this is now, all right, this has to do with Space Marine 2. This is very important. So you saw what you saw. Now this is 10,000 years later. This is another century. So, and this has to do with Space Marine 2. So here we go. What? Audio cut out for you too, or?
No, there hasn't been any audio.
Really?
Yeah, I have the stream volume put up on it, but I think it's a Discord thing.
Oh, now there's no audio for me. Might be a. God damn. Oh, here we go. Oh no, that's the actual Amazon. Yeah, well, if they put it out, then Z Zone, you will get credit. I'm gonna edit all this. And this is wild. Like this is like this shows like everything it is to be a Space Marine. Like all the stuff you play in the game, and you're like, how do they do this? How?
Humans are born prey. Fragile. Afraid.
Hey, how you doing?
Selects a
Jones
chosen
McGee. The
few.
audio is weird in this vid.
Children.
It's the
We
vid
break
that
over
like
decades
that.
of conditioning.
Okay. And thank you for
Purging
following.
them of weakness.
Secret level, yes, exactly.
Carving out their
I'm sorry I
fear.
didn't see you. I was just talking to my brother
Those
who's on
that
Discord.
survive
We're
are
making a
reborn with the
community.
strength to
Welcome
level
to it.
cities, to conquer worlds.
So I hope you're still here. We're making a community. Welcome to Dantain, and thank you very much, Jonas McGee. The guy made Astartes, working on secret level. Yeah, no, I'm showing secret level. This is the secret level because I showed the Horus Heresy from other channels because, you know, whatever. If I got demonetized, whatever. I'm starting something about talking about the lore because it goes through so many different genres. And I want lore people that like lore to interact. So thank you for coming in. Thank you for following. I appreciate it so much. Dead ass. It's awesome, and this is, like I said, very important. I'm talking to my brother Dante. Blood
He's
brother.
a huge Warhammer fan, so he knows
Well,
way more about this stuff
I
than
can't
me. But
say that I'm a huge Warhammer fan. I'm just curious about what people that don't know much about Warhammer think about Warhammer. Because I grew up on RTSs like Warcraft before it was World of Warcraft, StarCraft 2. You know, and Warhammer started the same way on a tabletop game. And then there's Cyberpunk, same way, started a tabletop game in the 80s. So I'm trying to like coalesce things together. Astartes animation got me into it. See? This is what I'm about to show is how it is to be a Space Marine. Now, if Caliber Zero is in here, she wanted me to show her the game, Space Marine 2. And I was like, I could show you the game, but I want to show you more. And I totally looked this up, and I'm about to show it right now. So thank you for coming in. Thank you for supporting. Thank you so much. Now let's do this.
But power must be controlled. Fear forged into obedience.
You'll see
into
why.
faith. Centuries ago, I chose a child filled with pain
He was a wee
and
child.
rage. A child who had never known fear. What could a soul like that be capable of?
There's only war.
Out of my way, old man.
Yeah, it is. It's Titus. Yeah. But this is about how Titus became Titus. That's all I'll say right now.
Those guys died.
No, that's not Titus. No, it's not, man. There you go, a little closer so people can hear you. And every service stud in his head, that's centuries. So he's over 400 years old.
Jeez.
Yeah, imagine that, right? He gets it. Jonas gets it. Thank you, Jonas. You understand. See, I'm not trying to spoil it. I want people to understand this because I'm making a channel about this.
I think there's a bit of like, it's okay to say certain.
Oh, I mean, I want you to just see it because
I don't think a spoiler, but I think it's.
All right, well, let me
know
pause.
that
Wait,
now every time
see,
I
now
see
this
a
is
guy,
that.
I'm gonna look at his head and look at that. Now
Well, let me. All right. Did you notice when the guy was getting the orders and it said like survival rate like nothing, and they do this anyway? Like, I mean, look what they're dropping into from like space. So let's restart, collect ourselves, and then watch what happens because this is pretty much like a Well, I don't know, man. It's about the guy that's in Space Marine 2, Titus, Captain Titus, Lieutenant Titus, in the second one, whatever. However you want to see him. Death Watch Titus, whatever. But the animations actually make it the perfect... Because the other ones we watched were cinematic. This is like first-person view, like Call of Duty style, of how it is to be and understand how crazy it is to become a Space Marine. And like... have lived for so long and have so much combat and like have been so augmented, and you'll see what I mean. Oh wait, I gotta pause again because Jonas here. Jonas might become a VIP. The Necrons, yeah, they found the gods. They found the old ones. Yeah, they basically turned them into batteries. 30 years of life because they had like what? How many sons? 3 or something. They're like, yeah, we get cancer, we die. Can you make us immortal? And then they wake up, they can't breathe because they don't need lungs anymore. And then there's the war in heaven. Oh yeah, this guy knows what he's fucking talking about. I like this guy Jonas. We're starting a YouTube channel. If you want to be involved, you can hit me up on private Twitch, or you can hit Dante. That's my brother, Blood, who's in the chat. We're just doing a beta right now. But thank you for enjoying yourself and coming in the chat and being in Twitch. I'm gonna play the video so now my brother can see how ridiculous being a not just a Space Marine. I think he's a no. This is before he's a Primaris. Yeah. So let's do that. See right here, man. That's what I was saying. That's exactly. Yeah, that's the ratio.
Some dungeon entrances in Top Heroes are super sneaky. At Sentry Tower, most players just grab the chest and leave.
YouTube video. No, but he's no, remember what I said? I was saying the ratios, and I was trying to make it sound reasonable. This guy exactly said what I was saying. I just couldn't put it because you know how I am. I have dyscalculia, so like I can't like if I say like if 100% is 100,000, 2% maybe make it, and then 1% or 0.5 are actual Space Marines. But that's trillions of humans, though, that have spread throughout the galaxy. All right. Now, also, pay attention to what they're dragging. This is very important for later. And
I think I was saying that I've seen this. You must have shown it to me.
I did. No, I did in a private call, but I want your... Just erase that from your mind, because now this is actually like HD.
They got a thing they're carrying it around.
Yeah. It's yeah. And before that, they show how ridiculous these people are, and why it's even if they die during the process, the amount that are turned out are so worth it.
The results.
Yeah, the results. Like, oh, the best part's coming out. Jesus. My God. Why would you do that? Why? It's like Mad Max, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy.
Like uncoordinated stuff.
Like, why would, yeah, well, that's chaos. That's the, yeah. It's like Arthas, and he just lost control, pretty much. This is important right here. This is actually really fucking awesome. A person did that.
Oh, yeah.
Look at this shit. When you want to doob, just drop an F. I can't say that. Oh, the Grey Knights. Oh, we'll talk about that, man. Trust me. Jonas, we'll talk about the Grey Knights. See, you're pushing the narrative more than I could have fucking pushed it. So this is all about a particular chaos god named Zinj.
Goodness, pausing this stream. I mean, like, there's so many things. I'm on top of it.
I can't hear what
There's so many seconds. It just pauses your stream.
It really? It's been running fine.
No. Yeah, but it's my end. I turned off the...
Oh shit, there's more people in here than I thought. Holy shit, hello everybody. What the fuck is in here?
Oh.
Nurgle worshipper. Yeah, I'm one of them too! Anyway, let's get back. Let's watch this. This is a bit... You whisper me, because I have something to tell you.
Who are you talking
to? Jonas.
Jonas.
Yeah.
Touch base with him.
Yeah, we'll touch base with Jonas. I think he's I think Jonas is already...
believer.
Yeah, he's a true believer.
I think he believes in the cause. I only know Warhammer lore because...
Wait, this is important. Wait. Just pay attention. Just pay attention. This is important. And I will explain why after, and I don't mean to cut you off. I'm sorry, I always do that. I just love the demeanor. And once you find out what's going on, like,
all the footprints and stuff.
yeah, I mean, well, when you're going into a place where there's no, they send you to your deaths, I mean, you're gonna fucking do whatever you gotta do, I guess. I mean, that's pretty much what's happening. Oh, see, that's why you need to whisper me, man. Because literally I'm trying to find a way around the, trying to do reactions. But that's all I'll say right now. I love this part.
These guys like the psychokinetic telepath people.
Yeah, that's exactly. He's a psyker, but he's so dangerous. They had to lock him in iron and shit. Check this shit out. It's fucking wild. Look, do you not? All right. Now, you're a Warcraft fan. Now you're gonna see some similarities. That's all I'm gonna say. And we'll talk about that afterwards. And I'll edit this down afterwards. Yeah. And StarCraft, if you wanna, you know. Wait, hold on. Jonas, the most powerful weapon? What are you talking? It depends on what era you're talking about is. But this, hold on, let's just get through this first. Okay.
Interesting.
Oh, it gets better.
Chose a child filled with pain, rage. Chose a child who had never known fear.
Wait. It'll make so much sense in a minute. And this is Zinj, by the way. One of his demons. Solid.
Target confirmed. Ordnance inbound.
Now, when they drop that shit, they call it planet killers.
Die well, brothers. Titus. Our duty is done. It's time to go. Not yet, old man. Could a soul like that be capable of?
Yeah. Oh shit, look at these links. Oh, it's more for the secret levels. But yeah. So that's like a mission just Titus went on. He's like so impervious to the like he was sent away to basically what is would be like the Gestapo for any xenorace or whatever, called the Death Watch. But that was only because he was able to withstand chaos, just like he was here. That's why it's so important. I don't like a lot of the other secret level series stuff, but that, I think the Warhammer one was like the best, because did you see how they moved? Like, the guy shoots him in the face and he just looks at him and just smashes him like it's a grape, like crazy. So it's like wild, right? So like,
I know a little bit about the whole, when they start making them into Space Marines at like before puberty or whatever.
Yeah, it's like they're like 8 or 9, and then they go through like all this hormonal stuff, and then they like,
and they got 2 hearts and all this other shit.
Yeah, they got like 3
for
stomachs.
like 100 years, and that's all they're doing all the time.
Yeah,
Oh, this guy's a bug.
Yeah, it's like, oh, we'll send you and like a couple others. Like, that's why there's only like what here we go. Yeah, they could spit acid. That's right. They could literally, like, their spit, they could spit acid on people. Like, they could drink motor oil. They could eat metal. So it's like, if you got taken away as like a wee boy at like 5, and it's like the Halo thing, but like way worse. You know what I mean? Like, you're getting like taken apart, put back together. Like, they do it on purpose. And then like by that time, I guess you would be maybe in your 30s, and you're still not a Space Marine. Like, you're like, but like, you know, whatever. Because before the Space Marines, there was the Thunder Warriors, which had a lifetime limit of like 35, because they would go crazy. And the Emperor sent them out to eradicate religion. So that's, yeah. But if you look at Dune, Frank Herbert, and what was blessed by his wife, and well, if you want to talk about his son stuff, like, they even in the Dune remake movies, like, he's reading the golden, quote unquote, golden Bible, and it's got like all this weird shit in it. Like, so it's kind of like, you got to put all this stuff together, and like Warhammer is like that universe. It's like everything. The Tyranids are like the Xenomorphs, the AI Butler and Jihad that was in Dune, that happened in Warhammer, and then that's why the tech is so archaic, because AI was throwing continents at planets. That's how crazy it is. Like, in the books, like, I'm surprised they did this so well, because in the books, it's just so inconvenient to not understand the scale of some of the battles, or the time dilation in the warp, or the chaos and the gods that, I mean, it's just so crazy, because it's like common knowledge, But then the irony is, everybody worships this emperor that had his own heresy from his own son. And now he sits on the throne of Terra, quote unquote, Earth, and like, people are sacrificed daily that are psychic just to keep him alive. So I think it's just interesting. I always want to hear what people have to think. But I have to take a real quick break. Maybe you could entertain them. I'm just gonna put my BRB real quick. I'll just take a piss. A little wee wee.
In my Legoland, I'd ride on a dragon, and its breath would melt the clouds. Oh, or be a spinjitzu master in Ninjago, for real. We'd all get totally drenched by the whole entire ocean.
It's gotta
Then
come
go
from
to an
somebody
awesome
else.
sleepover and have loads of adventures every single night forever.
Plan your
summer getaway at Legoland.com.
Alright, be down and interested. Yeah, but it would take so long just to get through like the basics to then get them to a point where like they can now go off and file and look at their own, shit. Look at their own stories. There's so many books. I think that's another thing too, because of the tabletop. There's just so many books to read. Not just for the game, but like I'm sure there's novels and shit left and right. So when I look at a cinematic like that, I go, the source is from somewhere. And this had to be made into a video for some reason. And it's the same shit. It's just more people to spread like the fandom for a genre, or an IP, and you gotta get that shit out to the public somehow. Because if nobody made Warhammer video, there would be a lot of dum-dums like myself. And I go like, I don't know what this is. Obviously, I've seen it a billion times. Or I'm like, yeah, I get it. And my brain always goes to like a StarCraft place where somebody had the foresight to really capitalize on like the look of the Warhammer universe and really slap that into StarCraft. Just do that.
Well, I think it was hand in hand. You know what I mean? Because like,
I think they were around at the same time.
Yeah, they were, because Warhammer was like 80 something, and StarCraft was 97. Yeah, around that time.
I mean, just the look of things, like
and the Zerg, but at the time though,
so similar.
But in Warhammer, the Zerg, they took that and made them the Tyranids. The Tyranids are new, technically, in the universe.
Yeah, so they can borrow from each other and stuff, which is fine.
So that's why I brought you on to this, because I because you could see the resemblance. I mean, it's just like a bunch of, it also depends on who you're following, because there's also the entire other sect of people that play tabletop of Warhammer that paint the models of like all the different races, sub races, regular races.
I think that it goes hand in hand though. Like you can paint so many models, so many things before you have to sort of, from a fan point, fan standpoint, to be like, this is where I'm willing to. Like learning about what's going on.
Jonas,
and those are all those parts that are
Jonas made a good comment right there. The guy he's talking about, he made Warhammer Astartes. Now this is a Warhammer Astartes.
You wanted me to watch it, but I just didn't.
Yeah. So now we'll do it. Yeah. So this is the entire. Okay, well, I guess we'll do the AK remaster by D-Play. Good shout out for that. So this is the guy, but they kind of screwed him over from what I heard. But he did this on his own. This whole
that's the story I heard.
He did it on his own. Games Workshop hired him, but then there was like whatever. But fucking amazing. Have you Googled how to read the Horus Heresy and looked at the first picture? No, I haven't Googled that yet, though, but how to read the Horus Heresy in like 40 books? I don't know what to think it is. What I liked about this, though, was the music. Like the sound. Google it? Alright, you know what? See, that's actually a perfect time to pause it, because it just shows the incense and the religion they still have, like, over their weapons, over anything that's not like biological, you know what I mean, because of the whole AI war they had. But I'll do that right now. I'll do that for you. Go to Google Chrome. Well, I'm on Google Chrome. Okay. So, how to read the
proper way to begin
your
journey.
Oh, how to read the Horus Heresy. Here we go. Let's see. Let's see images. This is what I was talking about yesterday. I was like, there's no way I can explain Warhammer in general 40k without explaining the Horus Heresy, because it has everything to do with 40k. You get, yeah, this guy,
freaking out like, what?
No. Look, do you not like look? It's chaos.
Bunch of trees and branched out. Huh?
Yeah, because you can't just. Because somebody asked me when I was streaming Space Marine 2 yesterday, checking out the new Siege mode, can you explain it in like 5 minutes? And I tried my best, and it wasn't a usual me rant. It was like, okay, well, the Emperor had this plan with his custodians. He said it's a good idea. I'm gonna put my DNA and shoot out a bunch of kids, and then we're gonna raise them, and then the celestial wife throws them out to planets, and you know what I'm saying? Like, it just doesn't sound crazy. Like this thumbnail right here just says it all. So there's no way. Yeah. So that was a good call out. Thank you, Jade. Thank you, Jonas. You really you hit the nail on the fucking head right there. Oh, fuck no, man. I ain't going there. Those are the Creed, and these are, I think, the whites. I could be wrong about that. Oh, that's the guy that turned everybody into Zinj. What the fuck? That's not the main Primarch. That's the one of his subordinates, like Primaris. Like, let's check every corner. Dude, I just can't believe, like, oh my god. See how big those fucking rounds are? Well, they shoot 75 fucking caliber rounds out of their pistols. Well, it's because it's like, it's because they have, like, they just, I don't know, man, think of them as like superheroes, I guess, like little mini superheroes. They just see everything. Plasma. Like the age of their helmets tells us all that fucking through the white stuff. How are you gonna stop 75 fucking caliber exploding bullet rounds, man? That's how powerful this guy is. Maximum mana right here. Oof.
Take his time.
Yeah, he just took his whole brainstem out. He's like, yep, that's what I'm taking. Now, I love this because when I saw this, I was like, oh, this reminds me of like Akira. Oh, and it's a... Oh, I play this game. Not for me. Not for me. Battle Barge.
Inside that is the big...
Inside that is something I would never want to be involved with. Fuck that. Yeah. You'll see why it's, yeah.
So they hired this guy.
We hired these guys because they could deal with whatever this is.
Well, I mean, because he has the movie. The sacred dagger ceremony.
Oh, they're denying it maximum mana. So. His one job. He fucked up his one job.
Let them stab me with knives.
Yeah, he just unfocused enough to say like, yeah, it's about to happen. I'm sorry, I just laughed because it's
Exclusively on ESPN,
punching more roid guys where the roids don't exist. Let's get it on, bruh.
a lot of visual storytelling that if you're not like, oh, it's still very cool.
Let's pray to guys if we don't understand. Fucking hey, man. So that's pretty much Warhammer in a nutshell. It makes you want to ask more questions, I guess. So it's like, but it's cool though, because like when I played Warcraft back in the day, I was like, oh, okay, quell a village of regular peasants when you play Alliance, you know? You remember that mission? Yeah, so I'm like, okay, cool. But when you really read into it, what Chris Metzen did, I was like, whoa. And then I have the Arthas book. I think it's still in my bookshelf. So, like, that's why Warhammer gets me so excited, because it's like everything that I like kind of like smushed into like one thing. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, some people can hate it. Some people can say, "Oh, this, that." But I think that anybody that they can enjoy like ridiculous, like everything, like I don't think they ever enjoyed anything in their life.
Yeah. Before you cue something else up, I was just gonna let you know in about 3 minutes I'm gonna
Oh yeah, no, I wasn't going to. This was going to be it.
But yeah, no, I mean, like I said, it's all looking, and I think that's people into it, where they're like, oh, what?
Right.
So that's why people need the reaction channel.
Yeah, well, that's coming. That's what's gonna happen about tomorrow night, and then I'll give you all the info.
And I think more people Jonah being involved, it will help a lot, because like I have no input when it comes to.
Yeah, well,
if you have any questions, I'm like, I don't know.
Well, the reason why I wanted to step forward with this, and I will say this, as anybody that's watching can clip this, anybody can tell me this. I was bored literally yesterday, and the Siege mode for Space Marine 2 came out, and I went on and I streamed it, and I had an aberrant amount of people watching, and it was weird because it was like 300 and something people watching anybody's stream. So that's like, I don't know, break down like 7 people, 8 people, maybe 10. But when I went to stream it again, there was thousands. So I'm like, okay, this is more of a after midnight type of game if you want to like get into it like that. So I was like, let me think about something then. So like, if I'm getting back and playing a game while everybody else is playing another game like Marvel Rivals or what, Call of Duty, whatever the fuck it is, I'll stay on the channel, but I'll play what I want to know what's new, because it just happened to be, coherent. And look what happened. We met at least one person that's like down a clown, you know what I'm saying? Like down to fucking be like, yo, check out it, already interacting, showing it on the stream. And that's my goal. And there you go. Yeah. So that's the point. So I can stop it here, and we can continue if you're gonna be up for a minute. I got like
I've been up since this morning. I did a lot today, so
give me
I'll be around tomorrow.
Give me 10 minutes. I'm gonna stop the stream. Can you give me 10 minutes?
Yeah.
Alright, let me stop this. Jonas, thank you so much for following. This is the stream that will become a YouTube channel, and thank you for becoming a part of it. Anybody else is watching it, anybody else that I viewed it, thank you so much. I'm gonna cut it off. I don't even care if I'm demonetized. I want to go through this with other people and people that have been involved with anything that has to do with just this, and then devolve or evolve into anything else. Take care. Peace out.